Good morning, my beautiful people. And how are you doing this morning? How are you truly doing this morning? I know a lot of us take it for granted that people are doing fine. So I want to know, how are you this morning? My name is Alison Manners, and before we get right into the amazing things that I have in store for you, let's stop at the news desk for this morning's headlines.
Good morning. Time now for a summary of your top stories. Investment Minister Dr. Ernest Hilaire has disclosed more details about what St. Lucia will get out of a deal with Global Ports Holding to develop the Castries and Soufriere ports. Hilaire thinks that the deal with GPH will be a win for St. Lucia and its people.
When we came in and we saw what was being discussed with GPH, we thought what the last government was doing was terrible, not good enough. And when we said so to GPH, we wanted to renegotiate it slightly and to make it better. And they were not selling the port. They were not giving away the port. They were going to lease the port. Cool. But then what we said to them is, no, we want more. We want more. So we've said to them, the vendors arcade they had proposed, we want it even larger. We've said to them that Soufriere must be included. The redevelopment of Port Soufriere, of Soufriere waterfront.
Hilaire says once the concession agreement has been signed, the public will be informed of the details of the deal. Emergency personnel from the 3 fire stations responded to a multiple vehicle collision on Sunday afternoon. The collision took place on the John Compton Highway near the Bize Gap. 12 individuals were injured in that incident.
At approximately 2 p.m., an emergency call was immediately communicated to the St. Lucia Fire Service of a multiple vehicle incident. St. Lucia Fire Service headquarters responded with both emergency rescue and ambulance resources to the Vidbouteille Bize Highway, and upon arrival found multiple vehicles, a minibus, car and pickup, with multiple persons injured. Immediately, Barbano Fire Station and the Groseray Fire Station were both contacted, and emergency vehicles and ambulances responded to the same scene. The first arriving unit from the fire service headquarters found 12 persons involved, or 12 patients, none with possible life-threatening injuries. And all these patients were transported via the various ambulances to the Owen King EU Hospital for further emergency management. 3 patients refused further medical attention on scene after being assessed by ambulance personnel.
This latest incident has prompted the fire department to reiterate a call to motorists to drive carefully on the nation's roads and for pedestrians to use the roadways with caution. St. Lucia is in the process of revising its national risk assessment ahead of an application for re-rating in November of 2023. The National Anti-Money Laundering Oversight Committee has sought to strengthen the country's capacity to combat money laundering and terrorist financing.
So all of this work that the committee is doing, it's with the intention that towards the end of this year, St. Lucia will be applying for re-rating to remove us from enhanced follow-up, because currently we are under enhanced follow-up because of all of these deficiencies.
Meanwhile, Cozelle Crease, the senior Crown Counsel in the AG's chambers and deputy chair of the committee, says St. Lucia has been cited as falling short on some of the 40 standards set by the Financial Action Task Force. The Grosse Lake community will, for the first time, host activities in observance of the Nobel Laureate Festival. Many of these activities will take place at the Vladimir Lucien Theatre at the Grosse Lake Human Resource Center. The Vladimir Lucien Lecture is slated for Wednesday, January 18th, and will be delivered by the award-winning writer and cultural critic himself. The lecture is entitled Structures of Seriousness.
He's made a bit of a reputation for himself. He has been is an award-winning writer. He has featured at a number of literature festivals around the world. India, he's delivered a lecture in South Africa at Johannesburg University. He's done readings of his work in various parts of Europe and in America. So I think most persons who know what's going on with the arts in St. Lucia would certainly want to come and hear him.
Other communities hosting activities for Nobel Laureate Month are Canaries and Babono. Those are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
Thanks, you, Steve, and don't go too far because we'll be right back. So today is Tuesday. Tuesday starts with T. You know what else starts with T? Teeth. So when last have you been to the dentist? That is a real question. Now, I know a lot of guys would say Corona, X, Y, and Z, but you know, it is important that we take care of our pearly whites because the first thing someone sees is that beautiful smile. Now, speaking of smiling, we have a dentist who went to some schools to talk to the kids about the importance of keeping their teeth clean. So let's check him out.
Well, we've been coming to St. Lucia for 20 years and we found the St. Lucians much nicer than a lot of other people in other countries, and we felt that we were just taking from you, and so we wanted to give something back. And we noticed that they were doing something dentistry-wise in Jamaica, but nothing here in St. Lucia. And so we started to get their eye by visiting the schools, the ones, and we don't think that doing fillings is a bad idea, but if you get them at this age, this is trying to tell them to avoid fillings. And it's the same with the grown-ups who don't go to the dentist for many reasons. Some of my people don't go because they can't afford it, and they just don't know, they don't have the knowledge to avoid sugar, fizzy drinks regularly. If they leave 3 hours in between when they have the sugar or fizzy drinks, they'll find they've got a lot less decay, tooth decay. And that's what we're trying to tell them, and also to brush their gums, brush their teeth. If they do that, then the teeth will be held into the mouth. And so that's all we're trying to do at this stage, to tell them. There are a lot of other things you can tell them, but they've got a limited span, and they've also got limited finances to do, like fluoride, for instance. Indeed, if you've got fluoride in the water, that would help a lot, but that takes a lot of money, and also there'll be people against it. Well, we've told the children to swish their mouths with water at lunchtime. That means that anything sticky they've got for lunch, they can be dislodged and not eating away at the tooth all the afternoon. So that's one of the main things. The other thing is showing them how to brush their teeth, to brush away from the lower and down on the top teeth. So they've got the basics there, and they've also got trying to space out all the fizzy drinks and sweet things they have, and also the most important thing today, we told them what a sweetener was, and we also showed them that Diet Coke is just as bad nearly as proper Coke, you know, because it's got an acid in it, and the acid is the one that destroys the teeth. And also they all believed that fruit juice was very good for you. It's good for your body, but it's not good for your teeth. So again, if they have it and then leave it a while before they have anything else, then their teeth will be fine. And that actually applies to grown-ups as well. We were here for 6 weeks, but a lot of the time, because I've still got to practice, so I'm still working, a lot of the time the schools are closed. So this is the first day we could actually get here, and so we're very pleased, and so we're looking forward to seeing them. I mean, doing this is much better than lying on the beach.
So guys, we spoke to the dentist, you saw what he had to say. Now we are talking to the PR manager as well as one of the teachers who was there firsthand to see the amazing things that dentist brought to show. So let's check them out.
COVID came and left, but that didn't take away from the typical guest, who is also a Sandals guest, the need to travel. So our guests, Neil and Sheila, have been traveling to Sandals for about 20 years now. And by profession, Neil Stephan is a dentist. And so we look at this as really a vocation through vacation, or vacation through vocation. So he really is using his skill as he's here to reach children who he interestingly referred to as his friends. And it was so interesting to see the children's faces as he talked to them. He's talking really about care for the mouth being a direct link to essential internal organs, that if you keep your mouth clean and fresh, that the rest of your body will reflect that freshness and cleanliness as well, in simple terms. But the children understand that it really is critical to keep the teeth clean all during the day, and he talks to one of the simplest ways of doing that. But really this is the bringing together of building relationships between guests who come to St. Lucia as tourists, who stay at a resort, but who want to become integrated into the life of people here, and having come for so long, they feel they're part of our family, our St. Lucian family. And so this is his way, or their way, of giving back to people, children, whom they now call friends, is through care for the mouth, care for the teeth. And we hope that, well, they want this to continue. So for as long as they can travel, we think they will keep coming back to St. Lucia. And there's something inherently inspiring, let her inspire you, about the brand Sandals and about the destination St. Lucia that keeps them coming back. And so to connect the dots, it is us as children growing up and working in the industry who now understand and benefit from a different relationship with a tourist who is a guest, and, as another child said at another school, who is a customer. The entire project will include 7 schools altogether. So we're doing the Mondino Primary. We heard them at the Gordon Walcott Memorial School. We're going to Babonneau Primary. We're going to Bogies. We're also doing Laquamingo. And we're doing, there are 2 others we're doing. Memory fails for the moment, but I'll get that to you soon enough. And essentially it is 40 children per school, between the ages of 8 and 12. We're looking at that age group because these are impressionable children who can also listen well and remember and share information as they go home with their siblings. So that's why they specifically asked for children between 11 and 12. And it is to get around also into communities that may be more depressed than others, because there are some schools that they serve a different community of people economically, and there are some that don't. And so Neil and Sheila always want to go into the communities where they feel they are most needed. And so they chose these schools as being outside of the normal schools that get visited by people, just trying to bring help to children across the country as much as possible.
Okay, so we got a visit from our friends at Sandals today. I think it was a good initiative, and the timing was just right with all the talk about the ban on sweet drinks. They came in to sensitize the students, to educate them and to remind them about oral health. And we also had a dentist with us. He demonstrated the correct way to brush your teeth. And also he reminded the students about the sweet drinks that are not good for their teeth. I think it's good because most times we think that the students know exactly what is not good and what is good. But then unless we educate them, unless we tell them what is required of them, they might probably not know. So I think it was a good thing that they came here and they were well received by the students. Whatever they did, whatever they said was well received by the students. Well, that is the whole idea, that the students bring back the information, take back the information to their homes, to their family, and by extension, the community also.
So we're continuing from the last time. We did a nice stretch.
No. Morning, everybody. Time to wake up and work out with us. Join me as we get our bodies back. Okay, now you can continue.
Anyway, as I was saying, we're going to continue. From the last time, now we are ready. Nah. Start again.
I mean, we are starting now again. Let's go. What are we doing today? Oh, we're keeping it real in 2023. Where are you running to? Let's follow into the cupboard. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. That's the warm up.
Let's go.
That's the warm up. Oh, God.
That's right. So at home, you get some burpees. So find some elevated part of your house. So even if you use your wall, You jump up, hold your wall, go back, come back in, and go up. This year, we're not making no excuses. Whatever it takes, however it works, we're getting it done. It's your body, lifestyle. Let's get it popping. Your head have a new, not even a virus they have. It's an amoeba. You heard that?
I can stop, right?
No, don't stop. Let me talk. There's an amoeba coming out. I know doctor, but after the amoeba coming out, and that attacking your brain cells. So you have to get your fitness game in par. So let's go. Come on. Up. Let's go. 10 more. Let's go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Yeah, I did.
2,
With our.
and 1. That is it.
Oh dear.
Up. Up. Control the breathing. Remember what I taught you? Woosa. All right.
Yes, I done that.
All right. So we're going to squats now.
I put it.
Bend E. Touch your tire. Squat. Squat sit.
That's it.
So remember you're going down, you're touching. And up. And up. Let's go. Back home. Let's get it done. At home you can still get it done. Up. Don't come all the way up. Touch man. Back down. 2, 3, 4, 5. A little higher. That's it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. 10 more.
I can't see that on camera, can I? Wheels.
10 more. Let's go. Come on. 10. Not all the way up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, buckle. 1. All right. Good job. How you did? Let's go. You're doing good so far. Good job. Yeah, you can do what you want. You're still good at. We're going to step up now. Going to step up. Up. One leg at a time. 15 on each leg.
Step up with me.
Yeah, well, we're stepping up our game. I'm stepping up the game right now. So we're stepping up the workout. Let's go. One leg at a time. Up. Chilla, what's that?
I don't know what to do. You see,
Up, step up. Back down and touch. Let's go.
You see?
No shortcuts. Why your foot still coming up?
What are you doing? Oh yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
See? I did sorry.
Let's go. Don't worry. 1. Back and up. 2. 3. That's it. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 5 more. Let's go. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. 5 seconds rest and we're switching legs. Let's go. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up. 1.
Oh gosh.
2. 3. Just touching up. Up. 4. That's it. 5. Don't make the next foot touch. Let's go. Stop doing shortcut. 6. Focus. 7. 8. 9. 5 more. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good job. 10 seconds rest. We're running through it.
Oh.
Explosive exercise. That's right. You see that position you go in there? That's exactly what we're doing. But we're stretching out, but we're doing mountain climbers.
Oh my God.
So you're going to stretch it out? On one leg at a time. Come on. I still been nicely fit.
Where's?
Come on, let's go.
You might have to do that so the people will see me vomit on camera.
What happened? They see vomit on camera?
I say you'll have to do that one for me.
For you?
Before you make the people see me vomit.
Let's go, that's all right.
I'm dying.
Vomit on the cameraman. Let's go. Stretch out.
Okay,
Let's go. One leg at a time. Let's go. One leg at a time. 1, 2, 3. Slightly look ahead. 4. Slightly look ahead of you. Let's go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next leg.
I got that meant we were done, eh?
We go next leg in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling?
Good.
You what?
I'm feeling good.
You feeling good?
Yes.
So why you hesitating to answer?
Because I feel like if I say I did, you'll give me more.
Why? Why would I give you more?
Because you have that smoke.
But I'm smiling, Sanusha.
See, Lucia, know when you're smiling, so it's nothing good.
Why don't nothing good?
Without waiting, I choking. Say, Lucia, make sure you do like at least 3 rounds of that. You saw how many we did. So 1 set is not your workout. But this is where we say goodbye and see you next week.
So how are you so sure I'm done with you? You done cheated ready enough already. You
Because-
see, that's what happens when
Yeah.
you want to eat Pop-Tarts. And English, not even English tea. Not even tea, but cake.
Bye. That's not true.
You warming up all roti from the White House and bringing up how much roti to England. And now you come for Elix, you
That's
ready?
why you mustn't tell Lucians your business, okay?
It's okay, St. Lucia. Have a nice day. Good morning.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that brings us to the end of today's show. So I hope you take the extra time to brush a little extra today, cut out the fizzy drinks. I understand that it's some of our guilty pleasures, but sometimes you just have to make the sacrifice for a beautiful smile. Now with that, I want you to go out, show everybody your beautiful smile today, and have an amazing day. And I'll see you tomorrow bright and early. Bye.